Thank you, Glenn. Thank you for all you have done for the Music and General Studies program, for the Jacobs School of Music, for the world. If we think of all the students that you have impacted, 60,000 students? You've made their lives better. You made them happier. I love how your passion informs your teaching, your passion, your enthusiasm, your knowledge, vast amounts of knowledge about so many different things, not just the Beatles, not just rock and roll history, so many things. We really are going to miss you. We're missing that charisma. We're missing that open smile. We're missing that real commitment to sharing your life with your students, to sharing emotion, to not being afraid to tell them sad things. It's really a remarkable thing. The students respond so well to that. Thank you again. Thank you for everything you've done for Music and General Studies. I'll be seeing you. You're going to have lots of great adventures in the future, and we'll want to hear about them. Thank you.
I guess I would say this about Glenn. When people hear that someone is teaching a course in rock and roll history or the Beatles or Bob Dylan, they think it's a way just to entertain students with music. But Glenn was much more than that. He not only exposed them to music, but he taught students how music shaped the culture, the politics, the history, the economy of the times. And he was more than a presenter of music. He was a great teacher. I remember most vividly for me in his courses was his covering of the Beach Boys, and especially Good Vibrations, which he thought was one of the great songs of the era, and how excited and animated he was going through each bar and each measure. So, he's the one, in my view, who started this idea of teaching genres of music as a course, especially rock and roll. And it's really caught on nationwide. My son is on the faculty at UC Davis in California, and they now have a course in the history of rock and roll. And my son, who's a psychologist, has put in for teaching a course on punk rock, which was his era. So, Glenn has had effect not only locally, but nationally. And, it's a great loss that he's retiring, but as one who recently retired, I understand it.
It's a little hard for me to talk about Glenn and the history of rock and roll here at IU without speaking in personal terms. Back in the 80s, I was here studying the music composition, and rock music, the music that I grew up on and loved as much as any other, was not part of that curriculum at all. It's something you almost kept under wraps, I thought. Anyway, you can imagine my surprise and how thrilled I was when I saw Glenn offering the history of rock and roll and that music that I love so much being taught with such passion and being given academic credibility. So, of course, I wanted to be a part of that. So I offered to become his assistant, and he hired me. And as our friendship grew and as our partnership grew, he allowed me to start teaching rock and roll courses and developing rock courses and teach alongside of him and be his rock and roll brother here at IU. So for that, I am eternally grateful. So I would like to congratulate Glenn on this long career, thank him for opening up this whole topic in the academic setting here and allowing me to be part of it and being so nice to me and my family. I wish you nothing but the best and congratulate you on this long career of yours. And we're going to miss you very much.